going on, friends and family? My name is Skylent, and today we're going to be talking about my pick, my top 10 list for upcoming free-to-play games in 2017. Now, all these games should come out in 2017. Maybe they won't. I don't know. I just know that they're upcoming. A lot of them already completely playable, and we should get a open playable state in 2017. Though, again, saying that some of the games are early access, gotta buy into them or just luck into their closed limited time tests, okay? But they should be fully playable next year, and I'm hyped to play them. In fact, I'm probably gonna play all of these games all at the same time. And saying that, though, I try to make this list a mixed genre bag, right? I didn't want to have any competing games really on the list, so if a game is missing, it's just because of that reason. These are the games that personally just kind of look the cutest or coolest or whatever. It just kind of fits the theme for me personally. You know, it's a personal list. Okay, can I say that enough? Don't hate me in the comment section, but if there is a game missing and you really want to give it a shout out, you can absolutely do that. So that's the intro. For the rest of the top 10, let's go. Alright guys, starting at number 10, we have Smite Tactics. Now, I already play a bunch of the games in this genre, okay? Duelist specifically being a direct competitor, and also Faria, and then the list goes on and on. In fact, I've made multiple lists of CCG, and even specifically tactical CCG, so I really like this genre, but I do play a lot of them. So, Smite Tactics, I'm hyped for you, but I also play your competitors. But we'll see. I think you can bring something unique to the table from what I've seen. It seems like you're translating some MOBA elements, and of course, you got the whole Smite, cast of characters, or gods, actually being slammed in there. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to see this IP blow up. I mean, we've seen it kind of being expanded with the comics, with the Paladins lore, also merging with Smite's lore, and I feel like Hi-Rez has something special here, and they really should be expanding this IP. I think it could do some really awesome things. So mechanically, absolutely, but as a whole, as a franchise even, yeah, I'm just really, I guess, optimistic about it. Okay, and now my number 9 is going to be Gigantic. Now, this is a game that I normally put it much higher on the list, but it's been in sort of like a development hell, kind of, and it really hasn't added too much to itself, actually. Now, it's changed around some mechanics and ideas, but all in all, the assets that are in the game now are kind of what have been in the game for a while, and yeah, I don't know. I think the future of Gigantic is actually kind of debatable, like how it's going to perform, what it's going to be like, but I don't know. It's still got a core concept that is just super lovable to me. I mean, it's amazing. It's fucking gigantic, dude. There's giant monsters, and it's like this crazy hero shooter MOBA thing. It's got a really high skill ceiling. It feels really rewarding, and there's just so much to do in the game. I love the cast of characters. I love the game as a whole, okay, in every facet. It's just I kind of want more of it, and I have yet to see actually truly more be added on. So that's my only complaint. That's why it's number 9 instead of number 1, like it should be. So come on, Gigantic, next year. Let's see what you got. Okay, the next game on the list at number 8 is Gloria Victis. Now, it would be higher, but I kind of want to see where it develops into, you know, how good it looks a little bit later, you know, what the kind of features are going to add into the game, but where it is right now is actually pretty good. It definitely deserves to be on the list at least. In fact, I've been putting it on a lot of top 10 lists lately because it's pretty original in its concept. I mean, I know there's some other MMORPGs out there that are PvP focused. They have the whole sandbox, medieval, low fantasy thing going on. Sure, whatever. There's some other games that fit that bill, but they're not quite free to play, and honestly, even though this game from the get-go is made to be a free-to-play game, it actually is looking more polished now. It looks better, plays better, and in my opinion, it's actually more interesting than the other competing titles like Life is Feudal, you know, some other games like that. So I think it's pretty neat. I think it's a pretty neat game. I've been having fun with it, and its humble beginnings also give me a little bit of hope because where it is now and where it's going seems to be incredibly exciting. Now, my number 7 pick is going to be a game called Dreadnought. This game is super hype for me, okay, because there's no other game, even in branching or near genres, that really feel like this, okay? I guess you could say there's War Thunder, which is kind of fast, it's really good dogfighting, that's cool. There's games like Fractured Space, which really do the whole, like, strategic and tactical space battles, and, you know, it's all slow-paced, kind of like World of Warships, but this game kind of has a mix of both of that. You know, it kind of feels more like a MOBA in a sense, how there's different classes, and that's literally how the game works. There's different classes of ships that you can utilize. You have support ships, you have dogfighting ships, you have the literal dreadnought, you have sniper classes. It really feels like there's lots of different gameplay to be had with this game, and when I actually played this game, I had a tremendous amount of fun. Wasn't expecting it. It really feels great. Personally, I liked going around with the Invis flanker ship. That was the most fun for me. But in the end, I don't really know how to describe this game to other people. I don't know if other people are going to be enticed by it because it kind of looks one way, but then it plays another way, and in fact, it plays in lots of different kinds of ways. So even for somebody who's played it, I don't really quite know the potential, but I do know that there is some there. So it's going to make the list. Number 6 on the list is gonna be Durango. Yeah, guys, the mobile MMORPG with freaking dinosaurs. Anyways, this game I just literally played the other day. If you can just check my first impressions just a few videos ago. Dude, it is way cool. I was so excited doing that video. I was so excited playing the game. These freaking dinos, and I just love a lot of the mechanics of the game. I mean, I could probably gush all over it. There is just a lot of really small features to this game that make it very easy to get into, and you kind of want that in a mobile game. It seems like it's extremely social, economy based, and also like how cooperative everything feels in the game. And that's really what I want. When I play an MMO, massively multiplayer, I want to really feel that massivity and the necessity for multiplayer, and that's what this game has. So yeah, it's got survival elements, but I really like that you kind of feel the urge to survive with other people, and that's it's fucking beautiful, man. Now, halfway on the list, I'm gonna put Paladins. Yes, this game is kind of polarizing to people who love Overwatch and then people who kind of like Overwatch but rather play the free-to-play Paladins, which is also kind of just a little bit more uproarious. You know, even though I'm such a die-hard Overwatch fan, it's probably my most favorite game of all time, right now at least. It's just like, I don't know, man, there's still something special about Paladins. Maybe it's because what I appreciate about Overwatch, it's like Paladins has that and just a little bit more. I mean, yeah, it's silly, it's crazy, maybe to an extent it's not as e-sporty or as solid maybe as Overwatch in ways, but seriously, Paladins does have something special, even if it kind of looks similar to another game. I understand, guys. No, seriously, I've done videos analyzing the two games together. I understand. But still, even saying that, Paladins kind of carved out a little special place in my heart. Alright, next on the list at number 4, I'm gonna put Fortnite. So the concept is that at night there's these creatures and they come out and they try to kill you and you want to be not dead. So during the day you gather supplies around the city and then you kind of build up your defenses together. It's a cooperative horde survival, wave survival thing going on. Yeah, I mean obviously conceptually it's kind of inspired by some themes, you know, from Minecraft, but let's just take that core concept, you know, survive the night, build some defenses, and actually make it difficult and challenging and fun, you know, and also create this really unique world with the Unreal Engine 4, which is kind of really what the game is kind of, you know, is meant to be. Just like any other epic game, it's really more of like a show off of the engine, and it's really cool that they're choosing a cartoon art style. So I did want to mention that. Also, the engine itself is free, so if you ever thought about making a game, you might want to try playing and toying around with the Unreal Engine, which if I could put a game making toolkit or software on a list, then I guess I'd put that too. But yeah, Fortnite, dude, check it out. I mean, there's an NDA, so I can't, you know, really talk about it or show off gameplay, but whatever. If you get into the beta, hope you have fun. And at number 3, we got another epic game. Well, by epic games, it's a MOBA. It's an action MOBA. It's kind of similar to Smite in a lot of ways. It's called Paragon. You probably saw me playing it, probably saw me streaming it, but yeah, I normally wouldn't put it so high on a top 10 list, but guys, this newest update seriously actually got me kind of hyped. The Monolith update changed the game so that the map is smaller, more compact, but also more vertical, and the game overall in every single way is just a little bit faster, and then it all compiles and multiplies together just for a much more exciting experience, at least in my opinion. Now, it seems like they're still making a lot of big changes to the game, and I'm sure they're going to consistently update it from here. Like, they've had so many new characters already, but it's an open beta. You can actually play this on your PS4 and play with PC players. It's cross-platform, and I've played on both platforms, and it's really good, man. Like, actually, the cross-platform play is perfect. Yeah, I'm going to have to be honest. Even if you don't like MOBAs, I think this game is really easy to get into. It's pretty fucking intuitive, especially its itemization, because it uses a card system. Love it or hate it. Yeah, I don't think you guys have a reason to not try this game. It's free right now. It's coming out next year. It's probably going to be one of the bigger games. Yeah, I think you should jump on board now. And number 2, and this might actually come to a surprise to some of you, it's going to be Lost Ark. Normally, I would put it at number 1. What can number 1 be? Oh, we'll find out then, but let's talk about Lost Ark. Lost Ark is a game that, I mean, you guys have seen the trailers, right? The trailers have been huge. Like, their first trailer was like 16 minutes or something. It's ridiculous. There's so much detail and love and passion being put into this game. It's kind of ridiculous, and honestly, I feel like if I was working on any other action RPG, I would be humbled, because these other games coming out, they're focusing on very sort of niche aspects to the action RPG genre. But then Lost Ark is coming out, and it's really going to be more like an MMO action RPG. It's way more social, but at the same time, it's also way more action-based, way more explosive, way more cinematic with its dungeons. It just seems like in every way, it's got more, and compounding that with also trying to be more of an MMO versus a standard action RPG. It's just fucking mind-boggling. Honestly, I've ran my mouth so much about this game on so many top 10s lists. I don't even know what more I could say about this game to get you guys hyped. Are you guys hyped because it's fucking Lost Ark? Are you hyped? Okay, I think we're settled. Okay, guys, now the top of my list is going to be a game that was just recently announced, and that's going to be Dauntless. And I know I have barely seen any gameplay for this game. It's really just kind of riding on the concept, the idea that it's going to be a free-to-play Monster Hunter game. And that just fucking gets me, dude. It's just we haven't seen that at all. Like, it just does not exist. In fact, most of the Monster Hunters aren't even on a console. I mean, they're just like on the 3DS, like the really, really good ones, and most of them are on handheld devices. So I just really want to see a full-fledged, free-to-play, maybe, you know, with some MMO aspect, you know, Monster fucking Hunter, dude. I want to play that shit. So anyways, guys, that's kind of just me. That's my personal bias. That's just kind of what I'm missing in my diet for video gaming. So I really want that nutritional value of some freaking owl bears and dinos and dragon fish people things. Monsters, dude. Yeah, so as soon as possible, I'm going to try to get into this game's alpha or freaking whatever test, and I'm going to be streaming that and playing it, and hopefully whenever possible, I'll be playing it with you too. I just want to say thanks so much for checking out my channel. Thanks for checking out this top 10, and hopefully you stay around, man, and have some fun. So subscribe, also click the bell for a tell so you can actually know whenever I upload videos. And I've got lots of top 10s. I got lots of first impressions. I got a lot of fun shit just basically coming out every single day. So if you're cool with that, you're cool with me, then yeah, we can hang out, we can have some fun. Hang out with friends and family because we stream almost daily and we have a lot of fun here. So look forward to me playing these new free-to-play games next year and streaming them, maybe playing with you too. Hope you like the list, hope you like the games, hope you have fun. My name's Skylent, and I'll see you in the next one.